Friendships are weird, and I am definitely not lonely, so let's talk about that. Hello, everyone. It is your human Thork, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing well. Friendships are definitely kind of weird, and I've been thinking about them a lot recently. The two different dynamics of my friendships, or the friendships that I keep, are as follows. I have one of those like long distance friendships through time, like not through like distance. I have one of those friendships where you can sometimes like not talk to this person or these people for years, right? Essentially. But the second that you come back together and talk about something or do something together, it's like no time at all has passed. And for me, that is the kind of friendship I absolutely adore and treasure. Just because I feel like there's this like unwritten like bond that we have, and these people, for me, I grew up with them. All right, I met them in kindergarten and like second grade, respectively, and it's just a friendship like that. I feel like is rare nowadays, because people are so like all over the place sometimes. Oh boy. Oh, it's also now that I just realized I don't have a shield. Oh. For me, it is myself and two other people in this friend group circle. I mean, they have their own friends, but we go back. We go way back, and the history that we've shared together is just like, to me, irreplaceable. Like they're OG, they're day one, they're practically family to me at the very least. What was I doing? Oh yeah, shield. I don't have iron. Shit. And I think that's very special, but also, on the other hand, I have another group of friends, or a singular friend, who I actually spend the majority of my active time with. And I met them in, I think it was junior high. I'd say that's like the dynamic. The OG friend group was more like the passive friend group, where we just have like this kind of mutual understanding, and respect for each other. And not that, this other friend, we don't have, not that we don't have respect for each other, we do, of course, but the concept of passive and active friends is definitely there. Like I spend time gaming with them on the weekends. I spend time, just like talking through things. I've definitely seen more of their like current, but yeah, no, I've seen so much of how they've grown, and it's definitely not like the other friend group, right? Because the other friend group is very distant, and I know them, but I also at the same time know like an almost distant version of them. Like I feel like I know them more than any other group of people probably do, except for their family, like what they went through growing up and all that kind of stuff. So in that respect, I definitely know them a lot more than your average person. But I also don't know a lot of what they have been up to. I mean, whenever we get together, the first thing we do is like, oh, hey, so how's it been, right? And usually that's just kind of like a passive kind of conversation starter for a lot of people. But in our case, it's literally like, hey, what have you been up to? Because I have not heard from you in like X amount of months. And, it's the kind of friendship that I know we would be there for each other, should anything happen, right? Like if I needed to like take them in, right? If they were financially struggling, I would do it in a heartbeat. And, I don't think that's like the majority of friendships out there. I think a lot of people care for each other, but the relationship of that variety is just super special to me. And it's also a reflection, I think, on just how isolated, society is becoming sometimes. And I'm not saying this in like, I don't know, even like a political way, because like there could be so many ways to take that statement, but we are, I feel like, getting more isolated. The destruction of third spaces in general, not really helping with all of that. And so I keep that kind of friendship close for that reason. I don't think I could meet someone out on the street and ever replicate what me and this one group of friends have. And so if you have some kind of friendship like that in your life, hold it close. Hold it close and know that it's special, because I mean, it just is. I can't say anything else other than that. It's just very, 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 very special. And I think we have already ran out of caves, so I'm going to have to go find another spot. But yeah, it's just, oh wait, no, hang on. There's plenty of cave to be had over here. But yeah, it's just like finding new friends, you know, is kind of difficult. And I'm not the first one on YouTube to say that, but I don't know, as an adult, as someone who is 25, finding new friends is like, it sometimes feels next to impossible. And I'm an introvert on top of that, so it feels extra wild. And I know I'm not alone in feeling that. It is just not as easy as it used to be. And I know it can feel like a lot of us are alone when, you know, talking about friendships and all that kind of stuff, and it can definitely feel lonely sometimes, but I have a strange relationship with that. Like, I don't feel like I'm lonely, you know. I'm very much alone all of the time in terms of like friendships. I can entertain myself pretty consistently. Not that I don't appreciate my time with the friends that I have. It's just not the end all be all, I find. And for a lot of those people that I hang out with, it's also the same thing. I don't know. It's okay to be alone when you want to be, you know. You don't always have to spread your friendship net as wide as possible. It is totally okay to go for quality over quantity. And I mean, I guess in the age of social media, it's kind of more important than ever. Because like, you can meet and talk to hundreds of people a day if you wanted to, and form hundreds of different acquaintances, thousands per week, but none of them will really get you, you know? And so if you find someone that you click with in real life, via going to parties, going to events, going to... Whew, forgot that I had lightning on. I also thought I was way lower in the caves than being able to hear lightning and thunder. It's a very surreal feeling in Minecraft when you think you're real down deep in the caves and you just hear rain and lightning and all that stuff. It's very, very weird sometimes. We have plenty of iron going. All of this is going to give us a pretty good start for a while. So yeah, even though it may seem like, I don't know, very scary, just know that it's not impossible to make friends. And I don't know the answers specifically for your situation. Sometimes just while you're trying to find friends, you kind of gotta ride out the storm a bit. See what I did there? Putting yourself out there is not always the easiest in order to make friends, but it's definitely worth it in the long run, especially if you can find some of those long-lasting ones. And I definitely need to get back home and sleep, because this is a bit too spooky. Oh my god, so many skeletons. I know that there was we kind of found a skeleton kingdom underneath our 1.20 base, but dear god, that was a lot. I will say a very big no thank you to that. Man, I love that I built that little ladder last episode. Okay, so as we smelt up all this kind of stuff, I guess what's a recap that I can give? It's not the end all be all to have friends, or at least as many as you can find. It's not like a Easter egg hunt or a scavenger hunt where you have to find a high score. If you just have a couple quality friends and it works for you, that's great. It's not every day that you hear about someone that has that kind of friendship. And as long as you're not, too lonely, I think you're fine. I think you're good. Like, human beings are social creatures. We we thrive in pack settings, and we're inherently social, and it's good for us. You need friends that understand you and respect you and share the same interests as you and all that kind of stuff. So I sincerely hope that you can find that and find more of that if you don't have that already. And you might get, rejected essentially a couple times. There are definitely people who are waiting out there for a friendship that you could offer. So go get them. Oh, hang on. I saw a friend. Oh my God. Okay, one of you give me your lead right now. I see a friend. Where did you go? Oh, right. I forgot about the whole fighting part. Oh, there's... What? Hey, friends. I don't have a bow, and I'm not equipped to deal with whatever, oh, Jesus. I know there's a way to do this. I know there's a way to do this. All right, I'm gonna risk it. Hey, can I just draw your attention? Like, only one of you? Oh man, why is this so difficult? I mean, I have a shield, right? They go so fast in the water. What is this? Are you just gonna sink? Are you gonna float? Friend. I have friend. Yeah, I totally forgot that when you approach one of these guys in the wild, they split off and scared the absolute shit out of you. If only I had more leads, I would totally go back and get more. I mean, I have an extra one, but okay, I'll be right back. Come here. Come on. No. Yeah. There we are. Now, I just hope that they didn't despawn. I mean, to be fair, if I have to settle for only getting 3, that is more than enough, because I didn't expect that any would spawn. So it's more than satisfactory in my book. Well, in any case, I see puppies, and we now have bones, so you know what time it is. The best of friends. Speaking of friendship, that's the... I think this is a great chance to end the video. So, you and me, unnamed friend, it was a very hard-fought battle to get you. I am so fortunate that dogs will just teleport to you. I am so fortunate that dogs will just teleport to you. like so. Now I'm going to actually try to end off the episode or video or whatever these are. Make friends, keep friends, enjoy your friendships, and yeah. Anyways, like this video if you did like it. Leave a comment letting me know what you thought of it. And if you have a friend that you can share this video to, share this video with that friend. Or make a friend and then share this video with that friend. I mean, that would be cool. In all seriousness though, subscribe if you want to keep up to date with whatever we got going on. And yeah, all that kind of stuff really helps out a small channel like mine. No outros. See ya.